Honoka Hashimoto versus Wang Yidi, and then the mixed doubles semifinal with Lin and Kwai versus Wang and Du.
From Korea Republic, Lee Sang-soo.
Lee Sang-soo has entered the arena. Father of two, Lee Sang-soo, as strong as can be, still in wonderful shape, the veteran of the team.
From China, Wang Chuqin.
Lionheart has entered the building and sparks fly for the world number 2. A man who seemed incredibly determined the last time he came out to take down the world number 1. Both of those men are still in it right now. Unlike the women's side of the draw, the world number 1 and the world number 2 are still in it. Lee Sang-soo has been collecting names from the Chinese national team like they were Pokemon. And he's got one major electric type out here to battle. That looks like Peter Chung if I've seen him from the glasses. And as Lee Sang-soo ties his Lee Sang-soo, I'll get you into their tail of the table. First time these two have ever met on the WTT stage, the world rank number 30, the veteran Lee Sang-soo, battling against the world number 2. Wang Chuqin has been incredible in using TTR and calling it. He spent a good portion of the year at world number 1. He's just so determined on the table. There he is, Peter Chung, the sporty glasses. Our umpire for the match will be taking care of the coin toss to determine where the players stand and who serves. Wang Hao over there on the right side of the table, spent 27 months at world number 1. The best reverse penhold backhand the game has seen, and a respectful handshake before they get over for the coin toss.
And now, performing the coin toss for this match, please welcome the NBA first round draft pick from the Portland Trail Blazers, Yang Han-sen!
Actually 5'5", and everyone is 4'3". That might be how it appeared in that optical illusion. No, he's 7'1", NBA draft pick, Chinese superstar. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished. Awesome to have you here for the coin toss, and really trippy to see two relatively tall players standing next to a 7'1" NBA draft pick. The 34-year-old Lee Sang-soo has won the coin toss. You saw some of his stats up there, but you're probably still just trying to wipe the image or just re-explore what 7'1" looks like next to relatively tall athletes. 11 titles to his name, Wang Chuqin. And there's Yang Han-sen sitting right there in the background with a white shirt. Little surprised nobody told him about that in terms of the faux pas, but all good. Champion at the WTT Finals, Fukuoka 2024. Champion at the WTT Champions Chongqing 2025 over Lin Shidong at Singapore Smash, a semifinal exit. There he is, good to have you here. Good shape too, very proportional. For 7'1", you might have expected him to be slightly slimmer, but he's fit all the way through. When he was walking in, if someone told me he was 5'7", I would have said, fair enough. But clearly the camera angle, I think it was a giveaway. All right, $100,000 for the champion here. The prize money racks up. Whoever moves on to the quarterfinals gets at least 13.75 thousand, and it keeps going from there. Isong Su's backhand is very good inside the table, as is his forehand flick. 79% of the fans behind Wang Chuqin, the remaining 21%. The Fighting Koreans or the fans. Cast your vote at worldtabletennis.com or on the WTT app. That is one of the coolest shots. Wow. So there we have it, a battle that we can't wait for. Wang Chuqin would be the favorite by most standards, but we know that it's possible for him to be beaten. From Anders Lind to Truls Morgaard to Benjamin Faraji and many others along the way, it is possible.
Game 1, Wang to serve, level.
So there's going to be some extra motivation here. The Chinese superstar in the crowd, drafted for the NBA to watch a Chinese superstar on the table.
Love
But Isong Su, quick down the line, takes the first point with a parallel backhand winner. Good response to the spin this time around. Wang Chuqin incredibly well prepared.
1-2.
This is not an easy ball to steal the attack on. She's had some of the best artwork. Is that human hair? Huh. Jayo. Shot up towards the camera again. It's a fast game, and even faster in the high altitude with the fast table here. Second seed Wang Chuqin leading with the serves, 3-1. Long serve to the middle of the table baseline. Testing the step around here. Again, in the men's game, we see a lot of Chiquita openings, banana flicks, where someone will move over to the forehand side to use the backhand for extra spin. For example, so that's part of the reason Wang Chuqin served the second to last serve right to that baseline. To shut that down. In case you're curious what they're saying saying Wang Chuqin Jayo, which literally means Wang Chuqin, add oil. Give it your best, go for it. Jeez, relentless attacks. One after another. Hello.
5.
We know who you're rooting for. We saw the signs. Few good reaches here, but the step around, the full stroke, the elbow so far from the body. Lightning strikes twice in the same place this time around. An unpredictable pattern is Isong Su keeps it to that backhand corner. It'd be nice to have a home game just traveling with you around the world. China does that for their players.
6-3.
It's what happens when you have major A-list celebrities representing your flag. Wherever you go, fans are sure to follow. Oh, that's pretty cool. Looked a little bit nervous for a moment, and then I realized he was dancing. Oh, the leg sweep. Oh, it's Pikachu, electric type. I said it earlier, and she made it. That's really fast work. Those knees are so nimble. Look how flexible he is. He's constantly taking care of his body. And he's up by 4 points on receive now. The backhand inside the table. So strong. Take a look one more time. Catches it right at its peak. So much needed point here. Isong Su comes into the second towel break. Just down by 4 this time around. so tough to control.
9-4.
When he gets around that corner of the table and loads the topspin on that, from under the table, keeps it shallow, very tough to counter. This is nuts. Crazy reactions. Again, it felt like the point was over about 4 times. He keeps getting his head up for a breath of fresh air, Lee Sang-soo. Now it's an aggressive counter to the middle. Look where he turned. That was a Piche shot. Completely looking away from the table for 6 game points. And that's how he takes it on intimidation. Lionheart roars in game number 1, 11-4. The replay of that finishing shot from the second to last point. We could all watch time and time again. Trying to keep it short to that backhand and low to the net is not as easy to do as it may seem. Great start here from a determined man looking to follow in the footsteps of his predecessors, Fan Zhendong and Ma Long. Wang Chuqin leads 1-0. Game 2 to come. So while the match that's happening on table 1 you're witnessing, over on table 2, Darko Jorgic battles against Penhold sensation Dong Chiu. And the two who know each other well, played about 25 times in German league, finish here with Darko Jorgic, Slovenia's star, battling 3-1, earned himself a game and a match against the winner of this match here.
Game 2.
So we got Pikachu, we got Elmo, Hope, Statue of Liberty for Xia. Hope is a nickname of Wang Chuqin. He doesn't usually wear blush on the cheeks, but fans like it. Lee Sang-soo to start off game number 2. This contact is so thin. The fact that he's able to grip and control the ball from inside the table with a full stroke without catching the back edge of the table, crazy. Ooh. And a favor returned out here. Lee Sang-soo getting a good full stroke inside the table. Wow. Didn't have a lot of time to drop the racket for that. Good improvisation, quick adjustment. Now, I told you who the winner here plays, Darko Jorgic. On their half of the draw, there are 4 other men. Felix Lebrun, Benedict Duda battled earlier. Felix getting the win. He'll be waiting for the winner. Oh, wait a minute. Lilian Bardet's on through. Felix and Lilian. Wow.
3-2.
So 1 quarterfinal is already set on that side. Lin Shadong and Yuta Tanaka on the opposite side. What a response. Falling back, yet somehow Wang Chuqin is able to play that with power and precision. He's being moved all around. Quick shot to the barely open table. Full stroke backhand comes right back to the middle. Oh, there's just so much action in that moment.
Stop. Please turn off your flashes. 3-0.
And we've got Tomo Kazu versus Lin Yunru, so there's only 1 more quarterfinal.
Please turn off your flash.
To determine. By the way,
3-0.
Please turn off your flash. Good times. 3-0. Flat hit swatted. A player who's got more spin than most in the game, but one thing that stood him out from a long time ago, back when he was winning the Youth Olympic Games, his low trajectory drive, the fearlessness in his shots. And for the second time, his hand becomes a claw. Lee Sang-soo recognizes that he has to take any opportunity. You can feel it. Serve success here, more than doubly successful. Wang Chuqin at 75%. Short side of the table, and he touches ground again.
3-6.
I know Ma Long wanted to pop and lock, but I feel like Wang Chuqin would probably make a wonderful break dancer, except he's quite tall. Behind the back attempted here. Quickest path to the ball as he was set up for a forehand. And a nice long serve to the backhand side of the table. Righties versus lefties will pull that out from time to time effectively. Speaking of claws, some long nails right there. Wang Chuqin controlling the short game, so when he leaves it up just a little bit, there's enough time that the ball drops. And he's already back in position. So this is what we call taking a risk. Playing the short side of the table. A little bit less margin for error there, and with a heavy spin shot coming in to keep it down. Add your own spin for control. Very difficult. But Lee Sang-soo's done it before. There it is. Smooth backhand, less rotation. Just continuing what's on it. Add some topspin to a ball that's backspin. Is one aggressive cheerleader. And one aggressive receiver to set up a 4-point lead, Wang Chuqin. Good read there on the spin. And again, the trajectory, very fast forward. Little break off the baseline of the table. And it is two games that he has his toes on the line of capturing here. His second game with 5 game points. He's so light on his feet, the way he lunges and glides in for that. Takes game number 2 by quite a margin after winning game 1 11-4, wins game 2 11-5. And there's a lot of conversation to be had on Lee Sang-soo's side. Lee Chul-sung will be talking that through with Lee Sang-soo, and Wang Hao will continue to guide Lionheart. Wang Chuqin. Game 3 could be the last in this battle. Stay right here. Chia, pumpkin, hemp, they're all different types of seeds. And here are the men's top 8 seeds. Who's gone already? 4 and 5. Liang Jingquin at the hands of Lilian Vardet. Truls Morgaard at the hands of Yuta Tanaka. He wouldn't be the only one, though. Alexis Lebrun just the same, although Felix still in it as the now number 4 seed of the remaining seeds. Lin Yunru just behind him. Darko Jorgic, you saw, into the quarterfinals.
Wang to serve. Love off.
And waiting for his date, who will be coming from this match here, who's going to join him at the table in the next round. Wang Chuqin that much closer at this point.
Love 1.
The standards are so high. He won game 1 11-4, game 2 11-5. Does everything perfectly, except the backhand there, the finishing shot doesn't come down. Oh my goodness, the calculation It's just such an incredible shot. It's an unlikely shot for most. Watch replays this from, it's low. It's about table height, and he plays it to the short side, committing fully. Danger. That's his middle name.
2-1.
And it's a must-win game for Lee Sang-soo. He's going to play every point, every shot with clear intention, thinking about nothing but the point he's on right now.
2-all.
How do you find practice partners to give you the quality that Wang Chuqin plays? You can't. Team China, okay. You've got a deep roster.
3-2.
Some strong lefties on Team Korea. But still, Wang Chuqin, you saw 11 titles to his name in the WTT era, took the first 2 grand smashes of 3 total grand smashes in 2024. And popped up after a net ball there, trying for a little snake action from under the table. But again, the table's really fast, so the snakes aren't going to bite. 84 kilometers per hour, that finishing shot. That's the fastest I've seen on screen. I've only seen a few, and I've heard a few numbers in my ear, but that right there takes the cake. Wang Chuqin recovers the net and regains control of the point. Timeout called on Lee Sang-soo's side. So comfortable, quick to turn. Look at him lean back like he's limboing, and it's all just to set up the forehand. Body, get out the way. Forehand, come into play.
Please turn off your flash. 2-5.
Back from his timeout, Lee Sang-soo down 2-5.
6-2.
It's easier said than done. If you can get out to the wide forehand early, anything to catch him off balance, it's just tricky. He loves to step around, as many left-handed players do. Wang Chuqin, of course.
7-2.
He's just so determined and well prepared.
2-8.
It almost makes you wonder if it's a question of time. Wonder if Yang Han-sun has seen some of the drone shows for Wang Chuqin.
3-8.
Again, Wang Chuqin, an A-list celebrity in China, so have to imagine. Yang Han-sun is quite familiar. And even in the touch game, this is what preparation means. Any situation that comes at you, you've got a good response. Little help off the net here to get a point. Still almost comes back after the soft touch, the drop in just behind the net. An in-form Wang Chuqin makes it so difficult to take points. Lee Sang-soo's got a lot of power on both wings. And this one skates past. Just thinking creativity, anything to break rhythm, whatever you can. Lee Sang-soo's tried his fair share of different strategies out here. 5 match points for Wang Chuqin. And he only needs the one, 11-5. Clinical walkthrough here, 4, 5, and 5. For one of the only 2 players in the world who's beaten Ma Long, Fan Zhendong, and Xu Xin. Lee Sang-soo today was up against a mountain of a man, Hope Lionheart. The world number 2, the 2nd seed, Wang Chuqin, has moved on to the quarterfinals, and it'll be a battle against Darko Jorgic. So lots to look forward to as the competition gets cut down every single day. Fewer and fewer. Only the absolute toughest survive out here. And on any given day, it's a dog-eat-dog world. We've seen that with the top 2 in the women's draw being eliminated. Lee Sang-soo tried. He came out here with a lot of ideas, and Wang Chuqin had a lot of answers. I love the empathy in the way he looks at his opponent, as if to say, hey, tough luck, man. Not your day. He's always giving credit, and I love it. So here's a look at the draw. Lin Shidong and Yuta Tanaka. No one's been able to stop Yuta Tanaka yet, but I guess that's true of everybody in the quarterfinals. Tomokazu and Lin Yunru, the silent assassin, versus the quite not so silent assassin, Felix Lebrun and Lilian Bardet. And then we've got Darko Jorgic and Wang Chuqin. These are the 4 that will battle, well, the 4 matches. And